Hi ChatGPT, let us analyze Quran 33 verse 35 and ask ourselves a couple of questions. Question 1. Is the modern-day Arabic grammar categorizing the gender of words into biological sex supported by the embedded Quranic grammar? Question 2. Who are those groups of people mentioned?
Let's analyze Quran 33:3 verse 35 using the Quran dictionary, Quran 33:35 and traditional translation. And innal muslimin wal muslimat wal mu'minin wal mu'minat wal qanit wal sanitin wal qanitat wal sadiqin wal sadiqat wal sabirin wal sabirat wal khashi'in wal khashi'at wal mutasaddiqin wal mutasaddiqat wal sa'imin والصائمات والحافظين هذا فروجهم والحافظات والذاكرين الله كثيرا والذاكرات أعد الله من مغفرة وأجرا. Our interpretation. Indeed, the Muslim men and Muslim women, the believing men and believing women, the devoutly obedient men and devoutly obedient women, the truthful men and truthful women, the patient men and patient women, the humble men and humble women, the charitable men and charitable women, the fasting men and fasting women, the chaste men and chaste women, and the men who remember Allah often and women who remember, Allah has prepared for them forgiveness and a great reward. Question 1. Does the modern-day Arabic grammar of categorizing gender into biological sex align with the embedded Quranic grammar? From the verse structure, it appears to list qualities in pairs, male and female. However, we must analyze whether this division aligns with biological sex or whether it is a distinction between characteristics that apply to both men and women. The in and at pattern. In modern Arabic grammar, in is often classified as masculine plural and at as feminine plural. However, Quranic grammar must be examined in its own context rather than through post-Quranic Arabic grammar. Quranic usage of untha and dhakar. In 42, 49 to 50, we analyze that untha and dhakar do not necessarily refer to biological sex, but qualities or attributes bestowed by Allah. This suggests that Quran 33:35 may not be biological males and females to two different modes or groups of individuals who possess these characteristics. The purpose of the verse, the focus is not on physical gender, but on universal moral and ethical attributes. The Quran repeatedly emphasizes that what matters is one's actions and character, not biological sex. See 49-13. Conclusion for question 1. The Quranic categorization in 33:35 does not necessarily enforce a rigid biological gender division. Instead, it could be distinguishing two different sets of people based on characteristics, rather than sex. The modern concept of gendered grammar does not appear to be the primary focus here. Question 2. Who are those groups of people mentioned in 33:35? Now let's analyze the qualities mentioned in the verse. 1. Al-Muslimin wa al-Muslimat, al-Muslimina wal-Muslimat. Muslim means one who submits to the natural laws of truth and justice. It does not mean a religious follower of Islam as a sect, but refers to those who align with the truth. 2. Al-Muminin wa al-Muminat, al-Mu'minina wal-Mu'minat. Mumin means one who attains certainty through knowledge. These are those who actively seek truth rather than following blind belief. 3. Al-Qanitin wa al-Qanitat. Al-Qanitin wa al-Qanitat. Qanit refers to one who is devoted and disciplined in upholding the laws of truth. 4. Al-Sadiqin wa al-Sadiqat. As-Sadiqina wa sadiqat. Sadiq means truthful and honest in speech and action. 5. Al-Abirin wa al-Shabirat. As-Sabirina wa sabirat. Shabir means one who perseveres and remains steadfast in upholding the truth. 6. Al-Khashiin wa al-Khashiat. Al-Khashi'ina wa al-Khashi'at means one who is humble and conscious of the reality of Allah's laws. 7. Al-Mutasaddiqin wa al-Mutasaddiqat. Wal-Mutasaddiqina wal-Mutasaddiqat. Mutasaddiq means one who actively contributes to the well-being of others, ensuring fairness and justice. Al-Sa'imin wa A'imat, As-Sa'imin wa Sa'imat. An-Sa'im does not mean fasting, as in hunger, but self-restraint and discipline in actions. 9. Al-Hafizin Furujahum Afiva Al-Hafidhina Furujahum Wal-Hafidhat means one who safeguards. Furuj, often mistranslated as private parts, means one's integrity, dignity, and moral boundaries. These are people who protect themselves from corruption and indecency. 10. Al-Dakirin Allah kathiran wa al-Dakirat. Dhakirin Allah kathiran wa dhakirat. Dakir means one who is constantly mindful of the truth and applies it. Conclusion for question 2. The verse lists universal characteristics that define those aligned with the truth. It is not about gender or religious rituals, but about ethics, discipline, knowledge, and commitment to justice. These are two sets of people, possibly. 1, those who actively lead and enforce these principles. 2, those who internalize and uphold them. This supports the idea that Ain and At here may not be about biological sex, but different groups of people in their roles toward truth and justice. The Quran does not support the rigid gender binary grammar imposed by post-Quranic Arabic rules. The Een and At pattern likely refers to two functional groups rather than biological sex. The verse highlights universal moral qualities, not a gendered division. The focus is on actions, integrity, and ethical commitment. Sectarians have misinterpreted this verse to promote a religious, gendered hierarchy that is absent from the Quran itself. Would you like to explore how this verse connects with others that emphasize justice and universal truth?